Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Asadhya Sadhaka Swamin Asadhyam Tava Kim Vada Ramaduta Kripa Sindho Matkaryam Sadhaya Prabho. Friends, today I am going to summarize the Sargas 55 and 56 of the Yuddha Kanda. They describe the battle of Akampana and how Hanuman kills him. The battle between the Vanaras and the Rakshasas rages on inexorably. Vajradamshtra is dead. When Ravana hears this, he orders Prahasta, his chief of the Rakshasa forces, that Akampana, someone very loyal to him and one who is very fond of a good battle, should be sent to deal with Sri Rama, Sugriva and their forces. Akampana is very enthusiastic. He proceeds to the battle, unmindful of all the ill omens that come his way. His face darkens, his left eye flickers, and all kinds of bad things happen to him, but he is unmindful. He and his army encounter the Vanaras in a darkened, dusty wind that confuses everyone, and the battle proceeds a bit chaotically. The two sides often hurting their own warriors in reduced visibility. Ngampanaha susamkruddho Rakshasanam chamupatihi samharshayati tan sarvan Rakshasan Bhima Vikraman etasmin antare veera harayaha kumudo nalaha mindascha dvividha kruddhaha chakruhu vegam anuttamam. Akampana was in battle rage and he led the Rakshasas. He egged them on to fierce battle. Those very Rakshasas who were very tremendously powerful. Meanwhile, the fiercely brave Vanaras, Kumuda, Nala, Mainda and Vivida, we know who they are. They are of divine origin. They are all very powerful. Enter the battle in full fury and attack at incredible speed the enemies. Akampana saw how these Vanara heroes were decimating his forces. He was not happy. He picked up his mighty bow and told his charioteer that he should drive in the direction where those four Vanaras were causing havoc using rocks and trees as weapons. Akampana reminded the charioteer that he was famed as unconquerable and the battle should be won by him. Akampana started now raining arrows. Soon he was able to scatter the attack from the Vanaras. Samikshya Hanumarnatin Upatasthe Mahabalaha. Seeing what was being done by Akampana to his own fellow Vanara warriors, Hanuman decided to come and confront Akampana. The Vanaras were delighted. They all regrouped under Hanuman's leadership. Akampana beheld a mountain-like huge figure of Hanuman and lost no time in starting to rain arrows on him. Hanuman seemed unmindful of the arrows. Hanuman decided that enough was enough and Akampana should be killed. He roared a mighty laughter. It was like a huge thunderous roar of the skies. He stormed the earth that then shook under his feet and rushed forward. He looked like a huge fireball. Suddenly, Hanuman realized he had no weapon in his hand. It took him little time to pluck a huge mountain that he then spun in the air fiercely, ready to throw it at Akampana. As he released it, Akampana shot a crescent-tipped arrow that went straight and blew that mountain to smithereens. This was the power of Akampana. Hanuman was now enraged. He plucked out a huge Ashwakarna tree and using it as a spinning weapon, he started decimating whoever among Rakshasas was nearby. He rushed to Akampana and his thighs struck the air and made a terrific noise. The Rakshasas started running away. Akampana now shot 16 arrows that pierced Hanuman. Hanuman bled and resembled a huge tree in bloom. He also looked like a smokeless blaze. Hanuman now picked up another tree at lightning speed and struck Akampana so quickly that the Rakshasa had no time to respond. With this hit, Akampana was smashed to death. The Rakshasas ran away for their lives now and sought shelter within Lanka, where they were safe, they thought, from Vanaras. Valmiki describes their pitiable state, covered as they were with blood, sweat, and tears. Samitya sarve Hanumantam apujayan. All the Vanaras surrounded Hanuman now and bowed down to him in celebration, looking at his heroism and bravery. This is what Valmiki says happened at that moment. Hanuman, in turn, started congratulating and felicitating all the Vanaras. Sopi pravruddha tan sarvan harin sampratya pujayate Hanuman sattva sampanno yatharham anukulataha. As was appropriate, he gave a compliment to each of the Vanara warriors and cheered them up. Look at the humility of Hanuman. The mighty Hanuman, big in physical as well as mental stature, in turn celebrated the Vanaras. Hanuman was full of true valor and nobility and behaved most appropriately with each Vanara warrior. Savira Shobham Abhajan Mahakapihi Sametya Rakshansi Nihatya Marutihi Mahasuram Bhimam Amitranashanam Vishnur Yathaivorubalam Chamu Muhe. That great Vanara Hanuman, brilliant with his military might, thus destroyed the formidable Rakshasa Kampana and the other Rakshasas by taking the attack to their home ground. Much like Mahavishnu destroyed in battle the formidable demons who tyrannized the world in the past. The gods in heavens, Sri Rama himself, along with Lakshmana, Sugriva, and other chiefs, as well as Vibhishana, greatly honored and celebrated the invincible hero Hanuman on his slaying of Akampana. Sri Rama Jayam.